Hello guys, if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Adora. Welcome to Growing Fit, where we talk about how children can develop a lifestyle of fitness through exercise, of course, and how parents contribute to this process. Okay, on today's episode, we'll be focusing on parents and why most parents find it difficult to involve their children in physical activity. True story. Now, most parents find it so difficult to involve their children in physical activity, and this is true no matter how active the parents are, no matter how sedentary the child or teenager is, no matter how overweight the child might be or is already heading towards, and no matter how excessively active they might be. I mean, if you go to the gyms, you go to aerobic classes, you go to the road, go to the stadiums, go to fitness clubs, wherever you go. I mean, you see parent groups everywhere, but they're saying less than 5% of this group involve their children or come along with their children. Now, I've taken the liberty, from my point of view, to see if I can outline the reasons I feel are behind this, and how also, in my opinion, I feel as parents, you can overcome this. So, I'm here to help. One of the reasons I've identified is that most parents or people see exercise as a means for losing weight. And losing weight is just an aspect of exercise. And in our today's world, the need for exercise cannot be overemphasized. Exercise helps to improve your body functions, and that should be your number one reason, not just to lose weight. So it is good whether you needed to lose weight or you don't need it to lose weight, or you're just your normal size. But it helps improve your total body function, from the performance of your heart, the performance of your general body organs and system. So that should be your main focus. Exercise to improve your body functions. Okay, now the second reason I have identified is that parents tend to get so busy with work, with a household, with different things, and sometimes they rarely find time to exercise. Not to talk of including the children. Now, for this, several advices have been given about fitting exercises into small chunks of your day. Now, if you don't have the long stretch, okay, maybe a long 30 minutes or a long hour to exercise, you fit small chunks of it throughout your day, 10 minutes. Now, what I would say is that no matter how short it is, involve the child. For example, let's say you decide to take a walk up your stairs for 10 times, just for no reason, just, up, down. Don't say, oh, the time is too short, 10 minutes, or I'm going out to walk for just 10 minutes, or why do I need to disturb the child for? No, involve them, no matter how short, involve them, okay? Because the idea is that you're trying to develop a habit, a healthy lifestyle habit, right? So involve them, okay? Allow them to take a break from the assignment to walk around the compound. Just time them, okay? Okay, now walk around and come back. And that little break, okay, while exercising and taking break, will help them refocus when they come back. Okay, so involve them today, no matter how short. Now, the third reason I've identified is a report I got from BMC Pediatrics, and what they reported is that most parents see their children as excessively active already, so they don't need to involve them in exercise again. And another thing they reported is that most parents rarely see their children as overweight, and that's true because we feel, oh yeah, the child is eating well, they need it at this time, and which is good. Now for that excessively active child, it would be good to put them in a structured activity, okay, like sports, like a sports club or gym class, or you put them in a fitness regime, okay, where you control it, right? Reason being that excessively child might grow up and quiet down. So when they quiet down, even though they were getting the necessary fitness requirements when they were young because of their active nature, when they quiet down, because that active nature was not channeled into building a habit, when they quiet down, everything quiets down, so they might not even remember to exercise anymore. So but when it is structured, it sits somewhere in their psyche, okay, that this is a habit that mom, dad is trying to build. So when they grow up, once in a while you can see them at least pick up that habit. It will not depart from them, right? Okay, now for that overweight child, exercise is imperative for everyone, whether you're overweight or not. So even though you don't see the child as overweight, even though you feel the child is just a healthy eater, that's still okay. So you can still involve the child, okay? Whether overweight or not, exercise is important for everyone. So if the child is overweight, all the more reason why you should involve the child now, you know, so to avoid tomorrow's struggles. Today's work can avoid tomorrow's struggles. Okay, another point I would like to mention is that some children, because of their personality, their quiet personality, or lack of interest or enjoyment in physical activity, some parents don't want to disturb them, okay, because you feel if they don't enjoy, why force the child to engage in something they don't enjoy? But that's fine too in other activities. But when it comes to exercise, because of how important it is, because of how highly talked about it is now, it is better you take the time to teach them, you know, and encourage them on the importance of exercise in our today's world, especially because the more sedentary the world goes, the more important it is to exercise. So it is better to take the time to teach and make them understand the reason why you want them to involve in this activity than forcing them or even leaving them alone. So when you teach them and they wrap their head around the reason, with time, especially on how diverse you can make the activity or the club you register them into, with time their heart would follow. But even with time their heart will follow, as long as their head they can wrap their head around it. I'm sure they will be more willing to go along with you. Okay, now another reason I have identified, this I have seen, is that most parents are afraid to involve the child in physical activity. They want to protect the child. They feel exercise is hard enough for adults, not to talk about children. So, you know, some parents, when they see their child exercising and, you know, sweating and doing all this, they feel like, oh, she's in so much pain, he's in so much pain, and they want to protect their child from that pain. Well, that's a natural instinct, but let me ask you this. What are you protecting the child from really? Developing a good balance, good posture, a healthy lifestyle that will take them through adulthood, that in the future they are not struggling, or to improve their body functions, or to develop confidence, a good body image, you know? Ask yourself, what really are you protecting them from? And tell yourself, if you tell yourself this, if you need it, then they need it too. So when you convince yourself of these reasons, it will help you. You know that exercise is not to punish them, it's to help them. Okay? The last reason I would like to I have identified is that Most parents do not involve their children because they themselves do not exercise. And of course, they do not want to disrupt this balance. What would I say to this? The need for exercise in today's world, in our modern world, cannot be overemphasized. I've said it again and I'm saying it again. I mean, it is preached on the pulpit now, it is preached by the doctor, it's on the internet, it's in front of your TV screen, it's on the billboards, your Fit Farm friends are preaching it, your fitness instructors are preaching it, and of course myself, I am preaching it to you now. So it is everywhere. I mean, it is everywhere. So exercise is important for you. It's important, it's important, it's important. And like I will always say, start where you are. Don't think, oh, when would I get to the point where I will start looking like this guy, start looking like this guy. Oh, it's better I don't start. No, start where you are. Your improvement is important, not the other person's improvement. You don't know how long they've started. You don't know how long they've started. You start today and count your improvements as they go. Don't compare yourself. And no matter what you do, please do not leave that boy, do not leave that girl out. They are ready to follow you, and they will follow you as long as you encourage them. Okay? So these are some of the reasons I've identified. So if you can tell me if I am way off, or if I'm on track, or if there's some reasons you feel I left out, or maybe I'm right, or I'm wrong here, I'm right, I'm wrong here. Tell us. I would like to hear, if you don't mind telling us. Finally, I would like to sign off by saying, as parents, we have great influence on our children. We have great influence on how they grow up, on the kind of characters, the habits they will grow up with. So I would like to say, or advocate, why not include an active lifestyle as part of the habits you want to inculcate in your child today, as part of your influence on them today. Okay, so that's it for us today. If you enjoyed or learned something, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification button for our next video. Till we see you again. Bye.